Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna, and this is the basically 36th part basically ongoing. This is the 36th part which is ongoing. In this one of the person told that we actually got what you want to say basically. The best way is create the log file, but log file is also very dangerous basically because lots of hackers basically are up to that level that basically they will hack the log file, because in log file you will create where basically you will create a notepad, and you will not able to believe that basically the hackers can hack the notepad one single line, and it will connect to the physical area. So for that basically one of the person told that notepad basically is created by Microsoft, so they have not given the priority, or basically they have not taken care of the notepad basically. So that type of thing basically also comes into the picture. That is basically Microsoft topic basically, but it will create problem basically, I'm telling you. So one of the person told that 50% hack basically happens from the notepad only basically, because he has not taken care of the notepad. That is not our subject basically, but Microsoft have to take care basically of the notepad also basically, and that's very dangerous basically. I have discussed this. So Microsoft will say that basically ये तो यार हमारी गलती निकाल रहा है, but this is fact basically. If you check the hacking basically, 50% hacking is happening from the notepad basically. From the notepad data basically, you have stored the notepad data, sorry, you have stored the data into notepad, and from notepad basically they are doing the hacking. But you will not able to believe it basically, the hackers basically are up to that level. So I will 100% I can give 100% assurance that basically hackers happens 50% hacking has happened from notepad basically. So that is basically Microsoft topic basically. So here basically see the conversion basically. So data type conversion basically. One person told that ये सब क्या है यार? Change the data types. So one of the person told that in previously basically we were connected with the casting, right? Basically, in that basically one person told that float basically data is there. I want to convert the float to the number basically. So that conversion basically was used like this basically. Many conversion basically is available in the market basically, in the PHP basically. So what one of the person told what is the best way of programming here basically, because each and every line basically connects to the physical area, and that is very dangerous for the internet industry basically. I am telling you basically. One of the person told that भाई हमने तो cloud computing कर दिया है, but cloud computing is what basically, it is connecting to the hard disk only basically. You have created the virtual areas, and virtual basically virtual algorithm basically you have drawn. From that virtual algorithm basically you have given the address of particular data to that hard disk. You have created one algorithm. In that algorithm basically you are giving the you are basically giving the address of the hard disk basically. It's not going to the hard disk. So all basically data are going to the hard disk. Cloud computing basically is just a name given basically. So one of the person told that previous one of the person given the best example of the cloud computing. Previously basically Sunil पता है हमको, when basically we are using the Unix now basically, we have to give each and every line command basically. But nowadays basically the software industry like Microsoft, Google, Amazon basically told that basically भाई हमने तुम्हारे लिए AI बनाया है, and cloud computing basically we have created. So are you happy with this? So they told that yes basically we are happy yeah basically. But that is what actually, that is basically the user interface basically given, and from the user interface basically you are handling the space and data basically. So one of the person told that yeah, this was the right way basically. The person who created the cloud computing, that was the right way, or that was the right way Unix wala. So one of the person told the hacking basically happens at the both side basically, but more faster was which basically Unix basically have lots of security, but here in cloud computing basically we are using the interface, and in interface basically hacking basically happens very fast basically. So one of the percentage, then basically why the Amazon basically is telling that basically we are the most secure basically. Reason he has purchased all the hackers basically, because he know basically that to fight with the hacker it's not possible. I will take one example. Reliance basically whenever do the big deals, like Tata Group basically do the big deals, they basically pay certain level of money to the hackers. Why? Because they know they basically that they have created everything, so they want money basically. So that is different thing basically. But Notepad basically is the 50 percentage hacking. So see the conversion, string conversion, convert data into string. If you add this, it will convert data to, just see the example, first example, see this. Like this basically you can use the conversion data types, changing the data types basically. String basically. For example, you have entered something and you want to convert that data into string basically. You can use string basically. Same way integer, float, boolean, array, object, and unicef basically. This is basically different topic basically. Objects basically everybody knows. Image, word file, these all are objects basically. So this basically mostly are used in the AI basically. Why? Because you are reading the image file basically. Reading the image file basically means it's bytes basically. So see the conversion example is also basically given here. All the conversion examples are given here. See, you can just go into this and basically practically basically you have to do this everything basically. Ready-made editors are also available in the market. So you can directly go to the internet and basically place this entire code and basically you can check. One of the person told that मेरा तो PHP install ही नहीं हो रहा. Then what I should do with it? Nowadays basically the ready-made PHP editors basically are available into the market basically. You can directly run the code into that editor basically of the internet which is given in the internet. Ready-made basically are available. You can directly basically check the, you just need to check the, you just want to confirm basically whether this is correct or not. So you can directly go with that editor also basically. You can check it basically. So see basically the conversions basically are there. See basically cast to integer, conversion of integers, floats, booleans, float basically, cast to float basically, how to convert to the float basically. Converts to the boolean basically. See boolean, you just have to write down this, but it should be logically basically. You can't convert the characters like A, B, C, D to integer basically. That is not, it will give an error basically. So it should be logical conversion basically. Convert to array basically, see. So it will convert to arrays. So next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this topic basically, that is conversion basically. So conversion of arrays, convert to the objects basically. See basically. Now basically the functions basically comes into the picture, that is math function basically. Math function that is basically the AI basically, and it's used into the AI, and you can basically draw the graph, you can basically do the if you can do the mathematics calculation, there are ready-made functions available. So next video basically we are going to see that only.